All right, welcome back to Boring Reviews. Nick here.
Jerry there.
And would I lie to you? Probably. That's what we're going to check out today. Just posted, as we're recording this, just posted our first reaction to the first one. And very, surprised by the response and so many comments about, yes, we love this show. As I did more research on it, found out that there's a lot of them on there, on the internet, and even as recent, like just a few weeks ago. Oh. But they're a little longer. So let us know if there's any shorter clips that you first want us to react to. And then from the longer ones, please let us know which one. There's a bunch of requests already, but which ones you think we should check out first. And we will, from time to time, post a longer one on there because I'm sure for those that like the show, that'd be a lot more enjoyable. But Jody, which one are we checking out today? This is a shorter version one.
Does Bob Mortimer perform his own dentistry?
There's not a chance. Unless Bob Mortimer is on Castaway with Tom Hanks using the skate to take out his teeth. I highly doubt it. But one thing that a lot of the comments said that they're really excited is we get to learn about a lot more comedians that we don't know about.
True story. From
primarily England, I would assume. So this one's got Bob Mortimer in it. And, of course, David Mitchell. And who's the one that kept telling me? I don't think it's Lee Evans, but Lee something. Anyways, we're going to check this out. If you like our reaction anyway, please don't forget to
like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can be aware of our next upload video.
And I love when you guys comment in the comment section. I learned so much from that too. Helps me out a lot. Here we go.
For the past 15 years, I have performed my own dentistry.
Not a chance.
David's team.
So,
give us a big grin.
It could be true.
They're curly whites and super pretty.
I know, you're implying I'm a bad dentist.
No, because even very, very, very good dentists sometimes get someone else to do their teeth. Right. And by sometimes, I of course mean always.
How do you do that? Like, what do you do?
Yeah.
Well, no, the key to it is I don't do extractions. I haven't had to. I haven't.
Fillings?
I do fillings. I do fillings, crown replacement.
No, there's no way.
I repair
There's no way. He's
bridges. Specifically, I don't do, so don't ask, Stacey. I don't do implants. I don't do root canal.
Do you drill?
I do have a drill I use.
You have to do a filling. You've got to drill it out first, haven't
Exactly,
He
yeah.
says I have a drill I use. Not I drill myself, but I have a drill I use. I do fillings, I do this, but he never once says, like, on myself.
But originally he said that he had, because she had asked him, what do you do on your own, on yourself?
But I'm just saying, if he might be playing a word.
There is no way. There's no way. There's no way.
Do have a drill I use.
You have to do a filling. You've got to drill it out first, haven't
Exactly, yeah.
Do you use local anaesthetic?
Yeah.
No need.
No need?
No need.
Why? Because it's not true?
The situation in my mouth is I have one very long piece of teeth, that white bit there. That's all one piece, yeah?
What? One tooth?
One piece.
But
Makes it look like many teeth.
Oh, I see. So that's false teeth.
Yes.
Okay.
Either end of this, I have two, what you call crowns, yeah? Right at the end. At the bottom, I have my own teeth here. As my dentist says, my bottom one's a poppadom colour, yeah?
As my dentist
and
says.
my top one's a pilo rice.
Who said that?
Okay, so first of all, I'm curious if that top layer are dentures. Because the dentures, and he will take out his own teeth and put them back in. Yeah. I guess that's a stretch of, will he do this or that? From reading the comment section, it looks like the producers give them the cards. And I'm assuming some are true and some are fake. And so they're all reading it as if, like, they're reading it for the first time. But and I think Jimmy Fallon does something similar to this. Shorter versions of it with the celebrity. Like, you got to say something and they got to see if you're lying or not. But, yeah, I think he slipped right there when he said, my dentist.
Yeah.
If he does it, it's a big stretch.
My dentist.
So this was some time ago?
No. David,
15 years.
I perform my own dentistry.
Yeah.
There's no exclusivity there.
You still have a dentist,
yes,
but you just don't you don't let him do all the stuff.
Yes.
Why is your mouth in such a state?
Because I used to have 17 sugars in a cup of coffee or tea.
17?
17, yes.
17 in a mug?
Yes. If I had 18, it's too sweet for me. So the crowns would come
I
off.
love it.
I'd go to the dentist, yeah? He'd charge me 400 quid, yeah? To put them back in. And it's outrageous. And I heard this magic word. I heard him say to his dental nurse, Fuji9. Yeah? Fuji9. And I became aware that this Fuji9, it's actually a luting cement, which means you can use it.
Are you sure he wasn't halfway through a Japanese football result?
You can actually use it. It mixed 1-to-1, the liquid and the powder, it's a cement, yeah? Mixed 2-part liquid,
Yeah.
then it becomes more malleable for fillings. I found a way via my TV work to get hold of some Fuji9. Once you have Fuji9,
Why could you
are a dentist.
So what equipment do you have then?
All I have is my Fuji9 with its little orange spoon, with a bigger end and a littler end.
For the different amounts, depending on whether you want the 50-50 or the 2-to-1.
That's Fuji9.
Yeah.
It's all done for you. It's done for you.
It's magic. It's magic.
And then
It's magic.
it's like the cement is softer than your teeth, yeah? So I have a leather maker's drill, yeah?
A leather maker's drill.
Yes, a leather maker's drill, because that has sanding fitments to grind it down. You got to check your bite after you fix a crown. If you get it a bit wonky, your bite won't be right. So you have to file the Fuji down. Oh, that bite's nice now. That's nice.
Okay, but
That's true. The other thing you've got to check
This
after
is
doing your own
crazy.
dentistry is your mental health.
Do you not need one of those special lights?
Kitchen island. I've got a kitchen island. It's nice to have a kitchen island, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it has it's the only place with a big light over it. So my son has a PlayStation seat that's very low back like that. Yeah, it's a gamer's seat. And I put that on the kitchen.
Now he misunderstood her light. She's talking about that blue light that seals it in.
No, I think she means like the light. Like, how do you see what you're doing from the light right here?
Oh.
So he's talking about this, but how can you still see it?
Yeah.
Island.
On the kitchen island.
put it on the island.
Yeah.
So you're up high on the island.
Yes, because then that puts the lamp about there. And so you're
You're in a PlayStation gamer's seat.
Yes.
Balancing on... What's the surface of the kitchen island?
do you know, I think it's Corian. It's very nice. Corian was originally what was used for autopsy surfaces. Again, so...
Are you doing your own autopsies at home?
Oh, what to say?
Bob, the dog's dead. Bring it in.
So, if I was to say this, the hardest thing is there's somewhere to hold the mirror.
I think the hardest thing is
But
to sell the story, Bob.
I have the most curved Indian instrument called a samashi or something. And if I put it next to me on my gaming thing, the curve of it, it's like a flute thing. The curve of it goes there, and I can put my mirror there like that. Got the light there, game thing.
Stop.
Sorry, you hang the mirror on the end of a curvaceous Indian musical instrument.
Yes.
But this is very specific.
No.
So what's
Don't
it going
buy
to
it.
be?
There's a lot of detail.
Yeah.
If he was trying to make this story plausible, why would he say the way I set up the mirror is that I tie it to the end
Sorry,
of an Indian musical instrument?
Do you remember Bob being on this show before?
Yes, and it's always true. It's true about the masks in Castle Douglas. It was true about him being able to tear an apple apart with his bare hands.
Spoiler.
It was true about the game in the gardens.
Well, look, whether or not it's true, and we don't know yet, don't try it at home.
Seriously.
Do you ever do extractions, Bob?
I've never done an extraction.
Because I genuinely had an extraction yesterday, look. You see it out there?
Oh, they've not used Fuji.
Perfect. That's
All right,
hilarious.
so what's it going to be?
I think it's true.
You think it's what?
I think it's true.
Don't look so confident.
Bob, is it the truth or is it a lie?
It is true.
Okay, so I was starting to believe him when he started talking about the Fuji9 stuff, because that's like, who would come up with that name and all that kind of stuff. But then I was just like, okay, the chair on top.
That
Like, this
was
is a
too much.
lot of work,
It's too
a
much.
lot of risk, a lot of all this kind of stuff to save yourself some dental bills. But also, I've had a lot of dental work done, never on my own, okay, by myself. I've never had crowns, unless they were the temporary kind, just come off all the time. Like, oh, I got to get that checked in and put that back in there again. Once my crown is done, it's done. Like, it's finished. But the guy was right. Dave was right. He gives so many details.
Well, and not
I
just.
still did not think it was true. I thought he was just selling it really well.
I thought he was just selling really well because he just kept going and going and going. But the thing that was interesting is the bite. Because they always have you check your bite. You bite on that, like, little black paper and you,
Yeah,
tap, 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 grind, grind,
I
grind.
hate that stuff.
Yes. And so I'm like, once he's talking about, like, he's like, you gotta grind down so your bite's right. And I'm like, ooh. Like, that's pretty on it.
He literally said, "Oh, that's not Fuji9." It's so stupid with the Fuji9.
But I wonder if because he doesn't do everything. I wonder if he just only has temporary crowns on and he hasn't gotten permanent, and that's why he keeps resealing them, because they're temporary.
The Fuji9 must not be that good if he has to keep resealing all the time.
I'm just saying. I don't know.
Dude found some of this
Fuji9.
stuff and bought it because he was sick and tired. He's got the flute. He's got the mirror. He's looking. I mean, that's dedication right there. I am curious. The other girls on the other side of David, like, do they not get a vote? Because they just asked him.
Sorry.
I'm not sure if they're there just to give him support and just ask questions and he's get the final say. But I would love to have like a vote of 3. Like, what do you guys all say? This or that?
Thought they were all gonna say what they thought. Like,
Yeah.
True, false, whatever. But yeah, that's interesting. That, or maybe because this is a shorter clip, they cut it out. I don't know.
Maybe. I do get more impressed, like, especially from these 2 episodes we've seen or segments, and from the Mitchell stuff. I'm impressed with like how smart this guy is. Like, he just seems like a very, very intelligent. This guy, I mean, it's super impossible, I would imagine, to write comedy, but to do it in like different avenues and like the whole soapbox and all this kind of stuff. Very, very impressed. Let us know what you think about our reaction to this one. Let us know what you think about this crazy story about his own dentist work. Please don't do it yourself. And if you like this, don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next time.
Goodbye.